What is up, guys? It's been that boy, and I haven't made a Greenville video in a while. So today we're gonna go back and make a video showcasing all of my cars, because the last time I made a video showcasing all of my cars, that was like I think a year ago. So it's been a while, and my car collection has doubled, if not even tripled. So let's just get into it. So the first car here is this random pumpkin car that I think I got from 24 Halloween event. It's a fun car. I mean, I barely even drive it, but it's a cool car, you know? Honestly, it's pretty slow, but it's still a fun car and it has a cool horn. Yeah, so there's that. And the second car I got from 2024's Christmas update. So this car, I like it a lot. This car, I even put wheels on it, and I like it. I think I've driven it maybe 10 miles or so, which I mean, isn't the worst, but it's a fun car to have in general. You know, you can spin, you can drift and stuff with this car. It's pretty cool. So the next car is this thing. It is a crumpled job application. I crumpled it through the customization area, and I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a cool car to troll in. I mean, and it just looks odd too, you know. And this is the other car I have. It's something, you know. I honestly don't drive it that much. If I were to sell it, I could probably get like $5,000. So I'm not selling it because I mean I can't really buy anything with it. And it's a cool car. It should be pretty rare. And I think I got this one in the 2024's. I want to say, or no, I want to say it's probably 2025, last year's. So this car has a terrible turning radius. I think it was like an April Fool's car. But it has a terrible turning radius. That's why I don't really drive that car. So now we're starting to talk about the real cars I own. So this is the Western. I don't know which one it is, but I modified this car a bit through the customizations. And I've driven this car a decent amount. I think I drove this thing 212 miles. So this car, I drove a bit, but it has a pretty nice interior. Like, I kind of like it, and it's pretty sporty. You know, you can like slide it. You know, it's pretty cool. Like, you can slide it. It's a very cool car. Alright, so my next car is this Kia. I think it's a Kia Sportage. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's fictional or not because it looks very similar to the actual Kia Sportage. And I mean, it's a car. I mean, like, it's what you expect out of a car. I mean, I think I did 30 miles, so yeah, 23 miles in this car. I drove this car mainly around the new Brookmere and the new highway area, mainly because it has self-driving or driving assist, which is one of the reasons why I actually bought this car. So this car is my Tesla Model Y standard option. This was the cheaper one, cost like 38,000, pretty cheap. And it's not one of these cooler cars that I just drive around for fun. I'm pretty sure it also has the self-driving. Now we're on some cool cars. This car, I have no idea what type of car this is in real life. If this is a real car, comment down below and tell me which car it is, because I have not, for the life of me, been able to find a car that looks somewhat like this in real life. But it's a cool car. It's electric. You don't see this car too often. It has such cool blinkers, and it has the high beams down there. But it's a decently fast car. I mean, like, it just looks weird. And that's kind of the reason I bought it. It was expensive, like 95,000. It's kind of all the money I have, but it's a pretty fun car. I mean, and it gets a lot of attention. I will say that. Alright, this car is my Toyota Sequoia. I honestly bought this car because I wanted something big to drive. And I mean, it does the job. It's a pretty big car. I've only done, I think, 7 miles this thing. Yeah, 6 miles. So I don't drive it the most, but I mean, it's a cool car to have in the collection. Then we have another car from the April Fool's update last year, which it's missing the tires. I call it the New York Specials. Then we have this car, the Renault. No idea which Renault it is, but it's the Renault 5. Okay, I never drove this car. I think this car I got for free. I think everyone can get this car for free with the Renault update or the Renault collaboration that happened like 2 years ago. So I mean, it's a pretty cool car, and this was one of the first cars I think they had with an interior with a roof. I think it was one of the first cars they had like that. Then we have another weird car. It's just a Mazda CX-5 or no, this is like a CX-9. It's a no idea how to say that, but it's a car. I mean, it's pretty slow. I mean, it's a boat. I mean, it's a pretty cool car still though. Then we have one of my first sports cars I got in the game. This is a McLaren 720. I don't think it's a 720S, but still, it's a pretty cool car. I'm debating whether or not to make it white because I love the blue on this thing. And I've driven this thing a lot. I think I put 132 miles in this car. I drove this thing a lot. And it's just a fun car, you know? You can drift it, you can lose control. It's a cool car, I mean. And I think this is on winter tires, and it's still spinning around. Let me hit that. But it's a pretty cool car overall. Then we have the Mercedes SL 500. I don't know my Mercedes. If you guys know what car this is, correct me, but I know it is the SL class. I do know that. But I think this car is pretty cool. I've had this car for a while actually. And one of the reasons why I like this car is because the interior. This interior is so nice. That honestly, I'm waiting for the time when Mercedes gets put off sale. Because they just had a Pagani update. Pagani and Mercedes had some sort of agreement. So I don't know, they've had something in the past. And so there's a chance that Mercedes might be going off sale soon. So that's why I got this car again. Because I had it and I sold it and then I got it again. Because I love the SL class. It just looks good, honestly. Then we have the Lunar New Year's Honda Civic. This car, I never drive it. I think it shoots flames. It could be wrong, but does it shoot flames? No, it does not shoot flames. That's interesting. It does not shoot flames. I thought it did. That's a weird thing because I was watching a Joji video earlier today, and he had this car and it was shooting flames. So that's a cool thing to note. But this car, it handles pretty good though, honestly. Next, we have one of the oldest cars in my collection. I think I got this car back in 2022. Near the middle to end, or whenever they released this car. But it is the Kim Kardashian Cadillac Escalade. I had a bit of a spasm there, but honestly, this car, I don't drive it that much, but it's a cool car to drive because it's an off sale. It's a limited too, so it's a very rare car. Very rare car. Not many people have it. And yeah, I have it. And I've done lots of role plays in this car. I've done a lot with this car. So this car definitely means a lot to me. And it was expensive. It was like 100 grand. And this was back in what? 2022? There were not that many expensive cars back in that time. And the next car we have is my Porsche GT4 RS. This is way better than the GT3 RS. And if you think otherwise, you are not a true car person. I would say that. But this car is very nice. Honestly, I am debating whether or not making the car white from the pink. But I like the spec, and I think it looks good. But this car, it's fast. It handles pretty good. I mean, you can spin it, like, but it's hard to spin it. But you can. I mean, like, I can, but it's just a fun car to drive overall. It's just such a good experience. But the problem with this car is that I made it a bit too low, and I can't really drive over curbs, which that's not very fun. But it's a fun car. I've done a lot of stuff in this car. I think I've driven it 112 miles, so there's that, yeah. Next, we have my Camaro. I don't know my Camaros, so if you know what Camaro this is, just tell me. I think it could be a 01, if they make a Camaro 01. I could be wrong. But this car is a fast car. I wasn't driving, it still goes pretty fast. And I haven't driven too much in this car. I've done like 50 miles in this thing, but I like this car. I don't remember. I don't think I had that. I had a Dodge Charger. It was a Hellcat Dodge Charger. I don't know if I had that car in the last video I made, but I sold that car, and then I ended up buying this car with that money. So I guess I kind of just traded that car in for this car, if talking car terms. But yeah, this is a very fun car. I don't drive it that much anymore, but it's a very cool car to have in the collection. And it's fast too. Next, we have this junk car. I bought this car because I wanted to, get a good daily, and I never dailied it. And I just kind of just had it, and I think I drove maybe 3 miles in this thing. But other than that, it just kind of sits in my garage, and I don't want to sell it because I know I'm gonna use it sometime in a role play go later on. And then we have my BMW M4 CS. This is a cool car. I will say I put drift wheels on this thing, and it's fun. I know it's not. Yeah, you see, it's so fun to drive this thing. And also, if I try hard enough, I can do a burnout in this thing. You see? Yeah, hold up. Yeah, you can do like a burnout in this car, and it's so fun, honestly. And the purple color I put on it, and you can do donuts in this thing too if you put traction control on. You can somewhat do donuts, but they're more just spinny circles. But this is still definitely a very fun car to have. I think I did like 44 miles in this thing. We can check. But this car, I can never drive it in a straight line. But still, it's just a very cool car, honestly. Yeah, I did 44.4 miles, so that's quite there. But it's a cool car to have. And I remember, I think I sold my M3 CS, and then I got this car with it. The M3 CS I never drove. And this car I would drive because it's a limited. I think some people got it. I think a lot of people got it, but it's a cool car, honestly. And yeah, I think it's very fun to drive in. That's just my opinion. Next, we have the car I troll in. You can't see it, but it is a Tesla Model S reactive series. This car is fast. I think I can get like 7 seconds on the drag strip with this car, and it's fun. Like, you can just see what I mean. It's fun, and it's fast too. And this car I use for trolling. I'm with Teslas. I am that guy that's gonna run into you or just cut you off on the road with this car. But it's just so fun. Like, in this short distance back to the place I'm filming, just to see how fast we can get this car to be. Yeah, this car is so fun. I think I can probably try to hit 180. Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. But this is a very fun car, and it's just all black, which I like that, and because it hides in the dark. If I turn the lights off, you quite literally don't see what hit you, except for the front, I guess. But it's a cool car. I've driven like 100 miles in that thing, so I've done my fair share in that car. Next, we have an off-sale Tesla Model 3. I made a video with this car a bit over a year ago, seeing how long it could take me before the car dies, and I think that's like 25 minutes, and then something happened, and then I kind of just rage quit from that. But it's a cool car. I mean, I like this car. I mean, I do kind of want to get a Model 3 for my first car coming up in the future, but I don't know, but they're kind of expensive. But I like the Model 3s, they're pretty cool cars. So this one is not the fastest, but I mean, it gets up there. I mean, it chugs along, but I think it is off sale. So, and not many people really bought Teslas. Except the only Tesla people really bought was the what's it called? The Roadster. The Roadster. Well, many people bought those, and people kind of forgot about other cars. So this is an off sale, but it's very cool. Next, we have my Ram 1500. I think I bought this car around 2 years ago when they released the off-roading trail. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a car that's good for off-roading. And I drove many cars. I drove many trucks actually, and this was the one that was the best, honestly. And I mean, I can tow in this car. I can tow stuff. I think I've done 10 miles right now, but this could be probably closer to 100 miles, considering that this was my daily for like a long time. But yeah. And next, we have one of my rarer cars. This is a BMW 540D. It's a diesel car, and it's the EU version, so it's from the Europe. It's the Europe version, and it's just cool. You know, it's a very slow car, but I like it. You know, it definitely gets attention whenever I drive it, because not many people really bought this specific one. But it was like 70 or 80 grand back when I bought it, like 2021 or 2022, or whenever this car really came out. But yeah, that's a cool car I have. Next, we have another off sale, and back when I started Greenville in 2020, and then, or actually no, I started in 2020, but in 2021, when I got into playing the game, I remember I had this car for a long time, so I sold it, and when I heard they're gonna be putting Western off sale, I'm like, okay, I have to buy it, you know, I have to fulfill, you know, my childhood and the nostalgic Greenville memories driving this car all the time down the main road. But it's a pretty cool car. I mean, I personally hate the gauge cluster, but I like the screen and stuff. It's a pretty cool car. And also, I think I made it look pretty decent. Next, we have the Maybach car. It's the Maybach Music, and the only reason I bought this car was because it jumps, it bounces. Yeah, that's the only reason why I bought the car. Yeah, so there's that car. And then I have my Alfa Romeo. Is it Giulia or Giulia? I don't know how to say it, but this is a pretty cool car. It does pop. That is very cool. If I can just get it to. Yeah. So this is a very fun car, and yeah, honestly I bought it just because it looks nice. I mean, and I think some of the Alfa Romeos share the same engine with Ferraris, so I was like, okay, why not just get a Ferrari engine, you know? And also, it's red, you know, who does not like a red car? So yeah. Next we have the sleeper car. This car, it's not as fast as my, what do you call it? It's not as fast as my Model S, but it's fast. I mean, it gets up there for the type of car this is. You know, it's an SUV, a mom SUV to say, and it's fast. I mean, it's sleeper. I think it's a very well-known sleeper, but it's definitely a cool car. Then we have my Audi R8. This car, I didn't drive it for a long time, and I remembered I had it. I started driving it. But this car is so cool. Like, you have the gauge cluster that actually works. It's a fast car, you know. It shares the same platform as a Lamborghini Huracan. So basically, you're driving a Lamborghini Huracan, and I mean, it's very fun. It's very cool, and also, it has like a full animation for the convertible. I don't know if you guys can see it, but hold up. Let me get more into the light. Like, you can see it. It's so cool. It's such a detailed car that I can't sell it. Like, it's so nice. And if you guys have any color recommendations I can do, tell me, because this is the same color as my McLaren 720S. But yeah, it's a cool car. I think I've done 100 miles in this car. Then we have the BMW X5, and if you remember from my last, or the video I made last year about my car collection, I bought this car because this was a car my dad had actually when I was growing up. He had a 2021 X5, and I got into a car accident, I think, in 2024. And this car is very close to our family, you know, very close to me. I like this car a lot. I'll put some pictures of it. I think crashed, but it was a cool car. I mean, the accident wasn't that bad. A tree fell in it, so there was that. And yeah, I mean, I put the same plate my dad had on this car, and I'm gonna blur it out because I don't know the plate. I don't know if the plate really. I don't know if someone has the plate, but I'm still gonna blur it out. But that was the same plate, same car, same. Okay, the rims were not the same, but these are the closest rims they have in the game to the type of rims my dad had. Then we have my BMW M340i. I drove this car 200 miles, almost 200 maybe. Yeah, 267. And I get lots of compliments for the color. The color in this car, I get so many compliments that it's just, what's happening, chat? But it's a fun car to drive. And I did some modifications to it, and I made it slow. So, there is that. And then I have the holy grail of my cars. This is my 2019, why is that there? My 2019 Corvette ZR1, I think. This car, as you can tell from the plate, it does have 1,000 miles on it. This car, I drove for like a year straight, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab what should happen. I guess this is cool, I guess, I don't know. But you can get an idea of what the inside is kind of like in this car. Just, this is kind of what the inside looks like on the car, and it is definitely pretty cool. But it has ambient lights. One reason why I bought this car. One reason why I bought this car. But I mean, it's fast. I mean, you can drift it, and I've done like $70,000 worth of repairs. Or not repairs, just stuff with the car, and so it's a fun car. And I did a lot of modification to it, and then I'm like, you know, I want to bring it back to its stock form. That's what I did. And that's kind of where the modifications gonna come in. Got to delete them. That cost me. So, yeah, it was pretty fun, honestly. And then we have my other Ram 1500. I think this is a Ram 1500, right? I don't know, but it's an older one. I bought this car because I wanted to have like a show truck, I guess. And you can't have a show truck. So I made it pink, and I made the rims have that pink decal on them. And other than that, I mean, not much about this car. I mean, I barely drive it, so yeah. And then we have my 2017 Mercedes. I think this is an AMG 63. I doubt it. I think it's an older one, but if not, it's like a GL. It's the GLA Coupe, if that's a car. But this is a cool car. I mean, it has the light up emblem. It was originally black, and then I made it red. I don't have that many red cars, and it matches this Volkswagen Jetta right there, which is pretty cool. But I drove this car a bit. This was my daily recently, so yeah. I mean, not much with this car either. And then we have my Nissan GTR. This is a newer one, and it has the blank plate. I bought this car with $200,000 you got from the code that they released, I think, in the beginning of 2026. Yeah, they made a $200,000 code, and I used it, and this is what I bought with the money. This is a fun car, you know. It drifts. It's completely stock, by the way. I didn't do anything to it, and it drives. It handles pretty good. It's fast. I mean, there's nothing about this car that I don't really like. So yeah. Oop, that's not good. Next, we have my Ram. I mean, not my Ram. My Ford. I think it's at the F250, maybe the F350. Okay, it's not an F350, but it's a big Ford F1. It's a very big truck. I will say that. But I think I bought this car because someone told me to buy this car because it's a very cool car. So I bought it, and then I also had it hired. So yeah, I did this car. Yeah, because I like my trucks. You know, my trucks, I like them. And then we had the Katy line Chrysler 200, 250. I don't know, but this car is a very weird car. Okay, the horn is normal because I know what the Katy line BMW iX had a different horn. I do know that. But I mean, this car, this is the first time I think I've actually spawned it and driven it. So I absolutely not drive this car before because it's not the car. But I bought this car for whenever they do go off sale. And you know, I had this car. You know, it's gonna be a very rare car, and already it's a pretty rare car. You don't see it too often. Next, I have my Mercedes CLA 200 or the 250. I don't know, but this car, I mean, it is the night pack version, or the yeah, it is the night pack version or whatever. And I mean, it drives. I mean, pretty good at handling. But I just hate the rims. How they have this like, it's kind of curved when you're driving it because I don't know. It just looks kind of it looks like it's curved. Which is one thing I do not like about it at all. Then we have the Lamborghini Aventador from the event that was recent. I mean, this is a fast car, but when it came out or when it was released, this thing did not even beat, I think, a Volkswagen Golf. A Volkswagen Golf was faster than this thing. But this thing, it's fast now, but yeah. I mean, it does the job. It's a pretty cool car. But for a free car, and they're giving a Lamborghini out for free, man, that's not fun. The only other time they made Lamborghinis like available for everybody was when they had the KSI Lamborghini in like 2020 or 2021. I missed that, which was not very fun. And then we have the Nissan Cube. This car is definitely a rare car. You don't see it too often, but I don't drive it. I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever will. But I mean, it's just a cool car to have. You know, why not? You don't see it too often. And then I had the lawnmower, which again, don't see too often. It's a pretty cool car though. I mean, so yeah. And then we have my Lexus IS 200, maybe 200. But this car, I did modify it a bit. I mean, it's a pretty cool car. I think it looks pretty nice. That's just me though. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car. And then next we have the Jaguar XK. This car, I have plans to get this car in real life because just look at the interior. This thing it handles nice. It is nice. It looks nice, and it's just like the ultimate boss car, you know. And just the way I have mine lowered and stuff, I think it looks pretty good. But do you think I should like even it out? I guess I don't know, but there is that. Then next we have the boat from last year's April Fools. I never drive it, but I mean, hey, I have the boat. And then we have this car. This car is another big car that I drove when I was just starting playing Greenville. I think this is a convertible. I also love the convertibles in the game. And yeah, it's a convertible. I don't really drive it anymore. I don't really drive it ever. But yeah. And then we have my BMW 328i beater, which is limited, like $9 grand back when I bought it. And I bought this along with the M3 GTS. That's what I'm. If I'm saying it correct, please. If I'm saying it incorrect, please correct me. But this car, I mean, I never drive it really. I think I put 10 miles on it maybe, but I never drive it. But I mean, it does spit lots of flames. Hold up, so yeah, it spits cool flames. I mean, it's just a cool car to have in general. You don't see it too often. We have the 2010 Mercedes-Benz E-Class, and this car again is pretty dear to me because my uncle had one exactly like this growing up, and I mean, yeah, he didn't have it for too long, but he had a car that looked like this growing up, and when I was growing up, so yeah. And then I have the golf cart. My plan for this golf cart is to make it the most or the highest mileage golf cart in the world. I haven't gotten, I mean, not in the world, but in the game. But I haven't really got into it yet. I only have 5 miles on it, which still, I mean, for a golf cart, I mean, it's pretty decent. But this is definitely a pretty quirky car, and it was definitely a bigger car a long time ago, like a few years back when it probably just came out. But you don't see it too often because people kind of forget that golf carts exist in this game. But it has an interior, which is a plus for it, and hazards don't really work on it because there's no headlights on this thing. But yeah, I mean, it drives better than half of the cars in the game, so there is that. And then we have my fictional E65 series. I don't know why I bought one of these, but I did. And I mean, I don't drive it, I mean, but I'm not gonna sell it because, I don't know, I kind of like the way it looks. If they just made the grill, like the real kidney grill, I would actually add this car in. Yeah. And then we have my beater Honda. What Honda is this actually? I actually don't know. I think it's like the Honda Altima. It's the Nissan Altima. This is my Nissan Altima. It's the beater car. I think I bought this thing back in 2023, 2022. And I didn't sell it because I mean I like the fact that it was missing a brake light. I honestly I like that a lot. That has a brake light out. I mean, yeah. Other than that, I mean, no other reason for you to really keep this car. I mean, there's no really reason for me to drive this car. But I love the beaters. They give personality to the game. I mean, like you're driving a beat up car. It gives the car like a personality, and I like that. And then we have this Infiniti Q50. I think it's a Q50. I'm probably wrong, but it's another beater car I had. It's a takeover edition. I mean, it has this unpainted bumper, which I mean, it adds to the car, I guess. And then I have the same car again, but not a beat up version of it, and something someone would actually want to drive. And then we have my Ford Mustang, which I think it's the GT100, but this car, if I put it into manual and then hold up, let me just. I can spin it. It's a very cool car to drive. I mean, even if I'm in normal, this car, like, it drifts. It's a very cool car. I mean, I love it. It was originally blue with white stripes, but then actually I changed it to make it white with red stripes. I think this new color looks better on it, and I put new wheels on it. But I had this car in my last video, I think. This is a very cool car I have, and I've actually drove this car. I did 30 miles in it. I actually drive this car. It's very surprising because I don't really like American muscle, but I drive them otherwise. And then we have this car, which I have no idea which type of Subaru this is, but has a tree on it. I had this car for I think 2-3 years, and I mean, you see the car. And then I have the Porsche Boxer, which another one of my uncles has a Porsche Boxer exactly like this, except for his isn't like this base model. But this one is pretty nice. I mean, I like it. I think it's pretty nice. I like the steering wheel. I like the steering wheel, and I like the headlights. I know people call the headlights ugly, but I like the headlights, honestly. And I'm thinking if I should trade this in and get the more expensive version of this car. So let's actually go do that, and let's actually add another car to the fleet. This car, it's a quick car. It gets up there. Ooh, that is a sick looking E-Class. But my cars are better, honestly. So let's go buy another Porsche. I have money, you know. I have Porsche money. Why not spend money on a Porsche? So we should quickly type in. All right, so. Ferdinand Roadster. Can't believe I spent 20 grand on this car, honestly. Base one too. The anniversary edition cost. I mean, it's 40 grand and it's nothing really different. I mean, but hey, you only live once, so why not spec out my dream one? I guess. There's only these options of rims, so I guess we're gonna go with these rims, I guess. Actually, no, hold up. Yeah, I guess this is the car, I guess. I mean, 40 grand down the drain. And then we're also gonna add this car to the collection. I like this car a bit. But maybe like a brown one of these. Yeah, one of these, I guess. We're putting a black one of these in. Choose these wheels. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm not getting one of these. I'm just kidding. So then this is the other Porsche I just bought. This is a nice one. See the interior? This one's fast. I'm gonna keep this one, honestly. I like it. And let's just see if I can quickly if I can like update the let's see if I can change the roof or the soft top color. Let's see. Headliner, yeah. Boom. Make it black. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah. Now the car looks good. So I just bought this car and I think it looks good now. Honestly, I like it. And hey, there's the car I have, the Mustang. That's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm gonna. And then we have this car. I've had this car for a long time. Never drove it really. I have no idea what's wrong with the wheels, but it's the PT Cruiser. It's the PT Cruiser, you know. You can't you can't hate the PT Cruiser. And then we have my BMW 330 Ci. This is a convertible. It's a pretty cool car. I personally love this car. It is my favorite car out of the car collection because it's just cool, you know. It's classy. I get lots of compliments. I get lots of looks whenever I drive this car. I think I've done like 10, 20 miles on this car. 14 miles after the miles came out. But before the mileage system came to Greenville, I drove my cars so much. I drove this one so much. I think this car could possibly be more than my Corvette. And then we have this modified modified Civic. I'd never drive it, so it's a hideous car. Then we have this car, which I mean, it's a pretty cool car. I mean, you don't see it too often. And we have my Volvo, which I don't drive this car either. I think it's the Volvo S70. If I'm wrong, please come fix me. You know, I don't know my Volvos. Then we have one other beater car, which I mean, it's a very good beater car, but I never drive it really. Then we have whatever this car is. Don't know why I bought it, but I did buy it, you know. Then we have my 3 Series wagon, which is it's the 90s 3 Series. It's a pretty cool car. Man, I don't drive it either, but it's a pretty cool car. Then we have the Knight Rider car, and it's cool. It's kit, you know. If I press F, then like the lights come up, and it's pretty cool, you know. It's a very cool car to bring in. Let me just it's cool. And if you can hear kit, it's pretty cool. And I put the correct plates on it and everything, and it's a cool car. I think when you turn it off, yeah, it only speaks when you turn the car on, which is pretty cool. I mean, you know, you gotta get to that car. What is this ad, bro? What is this ad? Son, I'm crying. What is this? And then we have my Mercedes. No idea what car this is. It could be the older S classes, but I never drive it. I think it was like 11 grand. I'm like, why not just buy it? It looks pretty cool. And yeah, I don't drive it ever. I mean, I like it though, but I don't drive it. And then we have this, whatever this Ford Bronco is, and then it's one of the junkyard cars. But I got this a while ago. I just don't drive it, honestly. But it's a cool car to have. Then we have the Mr. Bean car. I love this car, honestly. It's from the one Mr. Bean episode where he was controlling the car from this chair up here. And you could, if you try hard enough, you can actually get on top of just a... Yeah, if you try, you can actually get up top. You can have someone drive for you. So that's pretty cool, you know. I think that makes this car worth whatever it is, you know. And then we have this 1970s or 1960s Jaguar E-Type. I think this car is pretty cool, honestly. It's a convertible. It's a newer car. I think it came out in the highway update, but the visibility is absolutely terrible. But it's a fast car, honestly. It's a pretty fast car, though. I would have to say, I do say it's a very fast car. It's definitely faster than a lot of the other cars out there. But it has working gauge clusters. That's a plus right there, you know. It is a convertible, which is another plus in my book, if that convertible wants to go down. But it's a cool car, I mean, honestly, I will say that. It's like 100 grand. I think it's a bit too much for the car it is. Now I'm nowhere. So these are the last 4 or 5 cars I have. I told you I have a lot of cars. I have this car, which I have no idea what car that is. I have the Ghostbusters car, and I have whatever this car is. I have this car I like actually. It's a Pontiac, I think. I could be wrong. It's a convertible. like the light on this car on. But I drove this car. What is up with Greenville and doing this with my convertibles? But it's another one of these cooler cars I have, and it looks